Hey guys, I'm Lindsay from the Toasted Pine Nut, and today we're going to make a butternut squash bacon Gruyere frittata. I love the fall flavors in this. It is so autumny and cozy and delicious. It's perfect for a weekend brunch. It's also really great for a meal prep. You can just make it in a dish and then cut off little slices every morning for your weekday breakfast. So there are some really great options for this quiche. Nope, it's a frittata. So first things first, we are going to peel and cut the butternut squash, and then I'm going to bring you over here to my stovetop and we are going to get started. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Lindsay. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You get it. So I'm going to peel this, I'm going to cut it into cubes, and then I'm going to take you over here to the stove and we can get started. First thing you want to do is get a giant knife. This is the neck of the butternut squash, this part, and then down here this is the bell. I guess it's like a bell. So we're gonna cut right here, just cut the bell off, and we're just gonna deal with the neck. So the first thing you wanna do is just cut the stem off, and then turn it around, and then you can cut the bell off. Okay. So we're just gonna set this aside. You can use this some other time in another dish. So then you wanna get your vegetable peeler, and you're gonna peel off this first layer of skin. So after this is peeled, we're going to cut it into cubes. What you want to do is just cut circles, like so. So these are about 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick. And then what we're going to do, I like to just stack them. And then after you stack them, you can just kind of cut them into strips. Rotate. And then cut again. So these are looking nice and cubed, and now we're going to move on to our bacon. So now we're putting 4 pieces of bacon into our pan. And I'm just using like a thicker applewood uncured bacon. But use whatever bacon you like. Alright, so now that the bacon is cooked, I put it onto a plate lined with a paper towel. I'm going to transfer most of this, about probably 2 cups, into the bacon grease. So the bacon is cooked, I've set that aside. The butternut squash is in progress. And now I'm just going to grate the cheese. This is a Gruyere. You could also use Swiss or really any cheese that you like, but I really like Gruyere, so I'm going to just grate it. The other thing we're going to do while we're waiting for the butternut squash to continue to cook is we're going to crack some eggs. In this bowl we want about 8 eggs, so let's do that. So that just has a couple more minutes. We're going to add some sea salt to our egg, and then also we're going to add some garlic powder. So as you can see, these are looking nice and browned. So we're going to keep it on the heat. Hopefully you guys can see. So now that these are nice and browned, we're going to pour our egg mixture in there. You want it nice and spread out, so just kind of spread it out into the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to add most of the cheese. I have chopped the bacon. Ooh, bacon. I'm just going to sprinkle it all on top like so. So good. So as you can see, the edges are puffing up a little bit. Once they puff up a little bit more, we're gonna put it under the broiler on high for a few minutes until the top center sets. All right, so there's my oven. I'm gonna put it under the broiler on high for a couple minutes so that the top can set. Goes. Alright guys, there you have it, a butternut squash bacon Gruyere frittata that is so good. Like I said, you could do it in a separate kind of casserole dish and then bake it at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just keep checking on it to make sure it's cooking properly. And then you can pull it out, store it in your fridge, and just cut off slices as you need for breakfast every day. It's so good. I sprinkled some chopped sage on top, some sliced avocados, and called it a day. It's so flavorful, really autumny and delicious for a brunch. And anyway, I hope you like this recipe. I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube fam. I am Lindsay from thetoastedpinenut.com. You can also find me on Instagram at thetoastedpinenut. And I'll see you next time. Love you.